Welcome to the Sports Card Talk Show. Sports Card Talk Show with Kevin Anderson and Lorn Walker, the Skull Brothers.
Welcome to episode 114 of the Sports Card Talk Show. Got an interview today.
We've got Sam, who's best known as the biggest Facebook jailman, and I think in the community, he's otherwise known as JETMAN80.
Right. Yeah, you can find him on YouTube and Instagram. We'll just pop this up real quick. Check him out on YouTube and go give him a follow on Instagram. But yeah, it's been fun chatting with him, and we're not on Facebook, so we just kind of hear through the grapevine.
Yeah,
we'll have to see exactly what causes it.
Yeah,
I have an idea, but
we might. We're gonna have to warn him that we might have to create the Sports Card Talk Show jail if he misbehaves.
That's funny. Yeah, I think we can put people in timeout. Yeah. Too funny. Should we dial them up?
Yeah, let's do it. Ring-a-ling ding dong.
All right, we got Sam dialed up. Thanks for joining us, Sam.
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me.
How you doing?
Doing great. Beautiful day. Not raining. Which is always a plus. It's been raining here for the past 3 days off and on.
Oh man, yeah. Got to take the sunshine when you can get it when that's happening.
Yeah. Most definitely.
So we've been meaning to connect for a little while. We finally made it work. We're glad you came on, and I guess we always like to start with your collecting history, I guess. You don't have to be super precise with it, but have you always collected? Did you get away from it for a while? That kind of stuff.
Well, I started. I've talked about this on my channel a few times.
Yeah.
I started in 1983. Me and my brother were at this. Remember when you can get cards at a convenience store?
Oh yeah.
So yeah. There's a pack of 83 Topps baseball cellos, and I remember the player because I'm a Yankee fan too. There's a Butch Weiniger on top. I saw that. I'm like, yeah, because it had a Yankee on it. Me being 8 years old, I didn't know really too much about sports then, but I'm like, it's a Yankee, and it just snowballed from there. We would do baseball. I think football, the first year we started football was 84, 85, and hockey.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I did take some time off, pretty much from 99 up until 2006. That 2006 NFL draft class, that brought me back.
It was a draft class, huh?
Yeah, that draft class, because my ex bought me, my father, and her father tickets for a Notre Dame Penn State game in South Bend, and the bus stopped for a rest. We were at Walmart, and I saw a blaster of was it 06 score? I'm like, why not? Just let me try it. And I got a Reggie Bush in there. I got a Matt Leinart, and I'm like, and Vince Young. I'm like, I got the big three quarterbacks all on blast. I'm like, this is great.
Yeah.
And then it blew up again from there.
Wow. That's always fun to hear what brought people back. I enjoy that.
So you actually got into it before all the autographs and meme cards and just what cards are today.
Yeah, when I came back, when I was slowing down or almost stopping, and right before 2000, that's when the autographs started. There wasn't really jersey cards yet.
Mm-hmm.
There was some, but then when I came back, I had a whole lot to learn.
Oh yeah.
You had the numbered cards in the 90s. It was pretty much just was a collector's edge, because every card was numbered out of 20,000 or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah. Super short print.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot to learn. I feel bad for a lot of people, I mean, right now, like the hobby's having another explosion. There's more people coming in, and they have to learn all this stuff too.
Oh,
You got to learn everything.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's definitely a lot. So what led you to start your channel? I mean, I went back and watched some of your first ones. So I mean, I kind of know, but why don't you share with people what made you decide to start the channel?
Like, I started watching YouTube like just for breaks, and then I got some of the recommendations. I saw the recommendation. It was Pack Cards 87. I'm watching like people actually do this. People actually open packs and do mail. And then like I started watching him. Then it went from him to I think Timmy G, and then it just grew from there. Like so I remember seeing Godzilla pop up, and then Madden Crazy. Like Madden Crazy is like, I mean, we've all heard Madden Crazy. We all think he's like this 40-year-old guy. So like, I didn't know much about technology, so I'd email Bobby, thinking like he was my age. Nope.
I remember the first time.
I'm like, how do you do it? Like, I'd like bounce ideas off it, like just some help. Yep. And it's easy to set up a YouTube channel, but not knowing.
Yeah, for sure.
He still busts on me to this day. I never told him the fact that I thought he was an older man.
The first time he was kind of brought to attention, I went on there and I'm like, my initial reaction too was like, man, he's got to be at least my age. And then I saw him. I'm like, nope, he's not my age.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, he's early 30s.
Yep. That's fun. So you just kind of saw other people doing it and thought, why not?
Yeah, and then like I said, yeah. And back when I started, there was a lot more channels than there is now. A lot of people like fell off, like Todd Burlingame. He had a great channel. Timmy G fell off, and there's a few other ones. Drillinator. A lot of those guys, they don't make content anymore.
Yeah. It's hard to stay with it, I guess. That's the thing that I notice. It's a lot of work to do them, and pump out a lot of them.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Oh, and plus the price.
Well, that's just it.
Especially doing random pack openings or hobby boxes.
Yeah. If you try and do 2 or 3,
you're doing random pack
you try and do 2 or 3, you can't keep up. You're buying box after box, and now, especially today, good luck finding a box at the retail store.
Yeah, you can't even buy if you're gonna open retail, you're gonna open like, what is it called? Topps opening day or something like that. Yeah. It's the only thing you can maybe find on the shelves.
Yeah, but out of Topps opening day, you get that Louis Robert, and that thing's worth like $80. It's a short print.
Yeah, I tried.
But like the other day, Pac-Man did. I tried him too to try to get that card. But the other day, Pac-Man did a random pack opening. I think he said he spent over $500 on the packs for basketball. It's like,
wow,
damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. So you'll open packs when you get a chance, or do you prefer to buy singles? Like Lorn and I, we like to buy PC stuff, and we know it's Jets and Darnold. I mean, but it's just kind of, if you could find some stuff to open.
When I can find retail or I can afford some hobby packs, I'll open them. But yeah, it's a lot of singles.
Yeah,
or get into breaks.
Yep.
Like 2019 products. 2019 products killed me with breaks because the Jets checklist was almost non-existent, but I still get into them because you get lucky sometimes.
For sure.
But yeah, breaks are definitely my favorite way to go because it's cheaper than buying a hobby box. I mean, a lot of times people can get their PC team in a 6-box break for the cost of a blaster.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes financial sense to do a break. Yeah, sometimes you won't hit, but you'll at least get base cards, probably a couple numbered cards. So
yeah.
And
even you guys know, even buying a numbered card off.
I'm sorry?
I mean, even buying a numbered card off eBay will cost you. I mean, if you don't get free shipping, it'll still cost you like a few bucks.
Oh, yeah.
So you still, you'll save money sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. I notice you have quite the luck finding lots. It seems like I'm like, man, you get a lot of luck. I know when I saw you had a Spectra Darnold and an XR that you were looking for, and I'm like, and it was like $5 or something. I'm like, wow, that's a good deal.
Actually, my one buddy also collects jet cards. He doesn't do YouTube or anything, but he told me about eBay. He goes, you have to look at the lots. And that's like why I pass along when I'm doing a lot video, when I get lot mail.
Yeah.
I will say to everyone, look, your PC team, lots. Do it every day, at least once, and just see the stuff that's ending soon, or just look, because that's a great way to save money and get a lot of good cards.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that lot with the Darnold Spectra, that wasn't even the best one I got. There was one a few months ago. It had a bunch of Spectra in it and just a bunch of number cards. There wasn't any autographs. There was a couple jersey cards. I paid less than $10 for it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, every now and then I search.
You just get lucky sometimes.
Yeah. I think I just got to search more often. I search once in a while, but I think you're right. If you hit it daily and at least once a day, just look at it. It's a good way to go about it.
I have 100 different searches on eBay. So, and Vikings lot is not one. So every once in a while I'll type it in, and sometimes I come across something really good. I'm like, gosh, I got to add this, delete somebody out and add this one in as one.
Or you can put like, say, Stephon Diggs lot. You can go by player lot too.
Yeah. I just use the name. I just use the player's name. So everything that gets brought up, whether it be jerseys or or pictures or, and I mean, that's a lot of work whenever you're doing 100 of those. Some of my searches don't pop anything for days at a time because it's kind of obscure, but I have a lot. I have, probably 60, 70 different Viking players I search on a daily basis.
Well, I have it set up for Darnold and Corbett. It's like Sam Darnold football cards, so it'll filter out everything that's not card related.
Mm-hmm, sure.
Because a lot of times, like a random T-shirt will pop up, and
Now
I want to look at the cards.
Exactly. So is it all? What other besides Jets? Obviously, Yankees. Any other sports that you PC, or is it if you're happy?
I am a net. I still have a lot of my Martin Brodeur cards from the 90s. Here, where the Devils used to practice when they were off the road, is literally a half hour for me, and they always had open practices. So I go up there at least twice a week when they were in, get a bunch of autographs. I got a bunch of 90s Devils autographs.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
You got a basketball?
But now they practice in Newark, and I'm like, Nets.
The Nets? Nets or Nick?
My dad used to work for a beer distributor, and he used to get free tickets every year for Devils and Nets. So, and it killed my father that me and my brother became Devils fans because he was a diehard Rangers fan.
Oh man, yep.
Like, what do you expect? You take two impressionable kids to hockey games. Of course, we're gonna like the home team.
Yeah, definitely. That's fun. Do you specifically PC any of the other sports, or is it primarily just the Jets?
The Jets take up so much.
Yeah.
But I've been buying some baseball stuff. Just I'll put the Yankees aside. Everything else I'll throw in care packages, except like Baisley. I've been buying a lot of the I was trying to get Dustin the yellow Kirby from the Dunruss Dollar Tree packs.
Yep.
Finally hit it yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Finally hit it for him.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'll throw those to some of those yellows, or stuff into guys like a PC pile for other guys on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. It's always fun doing that. Sometimes it's when you're opening the pack, you're not only looking for yourself, you're like, oh, hey, I got that for, I'm sure when you got the Kirby, you're like, sweet, got it for Dustin.
That's a really cool.
Yeah, I bought 4 packs yesterday. It was the first pack. I actually did, when I pulled that card, I actually did a little fist pump because I knew he didn't have it. And like, I think they're going on eBay for like anywhere from $4 to $5. And then you put the shipping in.
Yep.
And just pulling a card for him. I literally fist pumped. I was so happy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just because I know how much it's fun. We're all friends and it's just helping each other out.
Yep, for sure.
I mean, that's what it is at the end of the day with this, with the whole card family. Like, we help each other.
Yep.
I've noticed that for
and
sure.
we make fun of each other a lot.
Well, they seem to like make fun of you the most.
Oh man, I know.
We have for the card family group, we have the admin group chat. Yeah, I get brutalized in there too.
Oh, I'm sure.
But it is what it is. I mean, I give it out. You should be able to take it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's all in fun.
Oh, I've seen a few of the guys say straight up that you guys you take a lot of flack, but you're definitely a great dude. So
I remember seeing some chat.
Yeah, I take a lot. But it's fun, like getting into Alloy's live and just picking on him a bit. It's fun.
Oh yeah, I know. I think one of the first times I might have saw you, I'm like, man, that wasn't very nice what you said. And then all of a sudden I realized, I'm like, wait, they're all just giving each other a hard time. And then it just becomes so much fun when I finally realize it. I'm like, oh yeah, here they go again. They're gonna give each other a hard time, and it's a lot of fun. All in fun.
Well, a lot of that, busting came from when Stunzilla started doing his breaks. The comment section was definitely X-rated, and it just started from there. Like, we all started busting each other, but
Oh yeah,
it's all in fun. We all,
yeah. Oh,
fun.
sure.
I mean, this is what this hobby is for a lot of it. It's escapism. Like, you sit down, you look at cards, you buy cards, and it's an excuse you can relax a bit, let your mind go going through stuff, especially sorting and going through boxes.
Yep. Oh yeah. So
I think it brings us all back to our childhood to a degree too. And when we were kids, we used to bully and tease each other quite a bit when we were young. So I think we're a bunch of old gray bearded dudes, channeling our childhood through cardboard. And quite honestly, before we started doing this channel, Kevin's the only friend I've made in like the last 20 years, really. And I feel like I've made, a lot of friendships through cards all over the country that I thought I was done making friends for the most part in my life.
Well, you two, from watching your videos, you two have a great back and forth together. So it's cool. It's cool to see. So.
Oh, thanks,
well, thanks.
Man. Yeah.
I know somebody said that we should appreciate the fact that we got each other, because a lot of guys don't have somebody that lives, a 5-10 minute drive away that they can talk sports cards to. I never even thought about that.
Well, yeah, we are spread all over the country. I know there's like a cluster in Ohio. There's a big cluster in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
But the closest guy to me is Pac-Man. He lives maybe 15 minutes from me.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'll meet up with him at the LCS once in a while.
Cool.
Nice. Yeah, we've been meeting some Minnesota guys now too. DV lives down in St. Cloud. Dustin and Blake, obviously.
You live down in Mankato.
Mankato, yeah. Then
down
RJVD, I think is what it is up in Hibbing. So yeah, it's It's been fun.
I have sports cards is down.
I have down in Rochester's. Yeah.
So there's quite a few Minnesota YouTubers out there.
Yeah.
There's Sam too from Vikings 95.
Yep.
DV.
Yeah, DV. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Dams.
Yeah. Sam is a good dude. I've talked with him on Instagram.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys are really good, down to earth people.
Oh,
because like at the end of the day, we are grown kids collecting cardboard with men on them.
Yeah.
So
I've heard that too. Come on now, it's pictures of men on cardboard. We don't have to be that serious about it.
Yeah. At least we're not all like buying sports cars and chasing chicks. Half our age. We're just channeling our midlife crises through cardboard.
Oh man. So I think we have to.
It's fun, like especially.
Go ahead.
It's like going through boxes, like, and you'll see this one. You'll see players like, why did I spend so much money on this guy?
Oh yes.
Like my Taj Boyd and Ardarius Stewart's collections are like, why? But we all have that one or two players like, why?
Yeah.
I know the Vikings had a bunch of guys like, nah.
Oh yeah.
I've got my Cordero Patterson collection. I haven't even shown off a Cordero Patterson card. Really is absolutely amazing. We might have to do like 4 episodes of Wednesday Wows on him.
Yeah. Yep. So I want to talk about
well, I did a video series.
Go ahead. You did a video series?
Go ahead, Kev.
Oh,
Go
no.
ahead.
What would you do a video series? Let's talk about that. Oh. I think you might have froze.
He had a jet fly over the top, I think, of him. Maybe he lost connection with that.
Let's see.
I did a video series last year, a 4-parter of all the.
There we
go.
There? Yeah, now we're good. It froze for a second.
I think you had a fly over the top of you, and then you cut out or something.
I don't know now. Yeah.
So you did a video series?
Yeah, it was all my autograph cards, and like I didn't realize like Ardarius Stewart, I had like almost 60 autographs of him. It's like it's just dollar box fodder.
Yeah. It's fun. Well, it's fun and not fun looking back at some of the stuff. I was just going through some of my boxes, and I'm like, oh man. Yeah.
We all have those guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I think one of the things that we're kind of curious about, only because we're not on Facebook, is, and it kind of is prevalent, is you end up in Facebook jail, I guess, is how it's worded. Is it just you're kind of opinionated and you kind of end up there from being opinionated, or?
It's it all stems from Mets versus Yankees rivalry group. Like it's a trash talk page.
Oh,
but I don't get reported by anybody. It's the Facebook algorithm.
Oh, okay.
A lot of times we'll flag a comment and then boot you for 30 days.
Oh, okay. I've always wondered. I'm like, what in the world is happening over there? Because we're not over there, so I'm like, I gotta.
It's like it all depends, because they have that. Facebook has their own rules and everything. It's like,
yeah,
but nobody really knows what you can say. Like I got 30 days for a meme, and the meme was just it was a Winnie the Pooh costume guy, Winnie the Pooh costume, and the tail was in between his leg.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Like, really, you're giving me a 30 days for that?
Okay, I got you now. That makes more sense as just the algorithm catching you. In my mind,
that was the
reporting you for.
That was the Facebook bot that got me, because there's two different reports. Like you'll get the basic report is just a Facebook algorithm report, and then there's actually someone reporting you. I've never had anyone actually report me.
Gotcha.
It's always been the Facebook bot.
All right. That's good to know. I was thinking, what kind of story are we going to get that?
I mean, if I was the only one getting flagged, I'd be more ticked off. But whatever.
Yeah.
The worst part of it is it affects Facebook Messenger.
Oh,
you can't even use Facebook Messenger every. You can't use Facebook Messenger while you're in Facebook jail.
Oh,
but the last time I was in it, it allowed me to use Messenger. Which was great because I could stay in the group chat, I could talk to other people.
Yeah.
Because that's how a lot of people communicate anymore, is either through Facebook group, Facebook Messenger, or Instagram Messenger.
Yep, for sure. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
If I skip a day, like I actually turned the notifications off on my phone about a week ago because I tried to take snapshots of to post for our, whatever you call it, the thumbnail for our videos. And while I'm trying to do a snapshot, catch a good picture, these stupid notifications keep on popping up on the top of the screen. So I shut off the notification so I could take a snap, because sometimes our chats on Instagram just are going crazy. And yeah, so now that I don't have them turned on, I'll turn on and we'll have like 20 different messages that I missed the day before. So
well, I had to mute the group chat just because right before I came on, it was like they were hopping. I'm like, okay, I gotta mute you guys.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Yeah, it's crazy how your phone, it's fun whenever you're engaged in it, but if you're trying to get away from it for a minute, I mean, like shut up.
Oh man, too funny.
So anyway, I know that you're a humongous Office fan. So am I. I already showed you my little box, but I got a trivia question for you. And I'm gonna test your.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Michael Oliphant plays which character in The Office? I'll give you another hint if you need one.
Michael Oliphant?
Yeah.
Oh my God! What? Oh my God! Why am I brain farting on the character name? Oh, he went on like 3 dates with Pam and never called her back. I can't think of his character name.
Yeah, he's the traveling salesman that they poached from some other paper company. I'll give you his last name. Cordroy is his last name.
I'm totally brain farted. I have watched that series so many times. I should know it. I'm just like,
I used a character that isn't that only had a bit role because I really wanted to test your wits. Danny Cordroy.
Danny, yeah. Like I think the last episode he was in was Michael's Final Dundies, because I don't think he was in the last 2 seasons at all.
No, he wasn't. Yeah.
Lauren likes trivia, so
yeah,
he has to pull it out on somebody else now.
Well, I know that that's one thing. I'm like, oh, awesome, Sam's I mean, there's a lot of guys out there that love The Office, but that's some just whatever you want to call it, a connection that we both have. Because
I know when the mall. Huh? When the mall reopens, FYE has the Funko Pop of Dwight with the CPR doll mask on him. Oh. So like when the mall opens, I'm gonna be safe as possible and go to FYE and get that pop.
Yeah,
because it looks really good.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh man, that was a great scene.
There's so many Dwight pops. There's a couple other Dwights. There's a Dwight pop holding the Dwight bobblehead. That thing's like $80 now. So I was like,
Oh wow.
so, I mean, if I can find it cheap, even if I can find that thing out of box and pay, I don't know, $30 for it,
You'd be okay.
I will. 'Cause, like, I take all whatever Funkos I have, I take them out anyway.
Yeah.
Save the box, but yeah, I don't foresee any of like them going up the ones I have.
Right. I found myself picking up a few of those. Well, we got a couple here. We got the Jordan, the TC Bear, and the Adam Thielen, but I picked up a couple at home. I just got one, and they're fun. And I take them out. I take them out. They're just fun.
But like the first Jets pop was Namath, and like the first few series of the NFL they did, they all came with a removable helmet. Well, once the Namath series hit, they stopped. I'm like, come on.
Oh yeah. Darn it.
Like it was a cool addition.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
We want to get a purple Kool-Aid Funko Pop, and like a year ago we were looking and they were wanting $60 for them on eBay, and you can't find them in the stores ever because both me and Kevin drink a lot of purple Kool-Aid.
Good set piece.
Always check. You can always, like, I don't know about you, but if you go to like a flea market or a garage sale, always look for cards, collectibles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I actually just went to an antique shop. I had to go there for work, and I'm like, you don't happen to have sports cards, do you? Oh, I can buy lots all the time. Give me your card.
Mm-hmm.
So she took my card. I don't know. I haven't heard anything back from her, but she's like, I run into stuff all the time. So we'll see.
What did you say this had
At a fleece.
Well, that's one thing.
Fleece store.
I love finding cards and stuff like that, and like someplace you don't expect.
Yep.
Yeah, like finding cards any place you don't expect them. Yeah, I actually. Do you remember when do you guys have 7-Elevens up there?
Not anymore.
Well, I don't know. Do you remember 7-Elevens used to have on the bottom of the Slurpee cups? Used to have that Sport Flick coin.
Yep.
Like I miss stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah. I think, gosh, that's back in like the Kirby Puckett days, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Like
cool.
I think the only promotional cards now is I know Utz chips. If you buy the value bag, it comes with like 5 Topps cards that say Utz on them.
Yeah.
As far as I know, that's the only like promotional cards that I know of anymore.
I know that one of our IF sports cards, Ian, he got a card of somebody in one of his videos. It was a mail time video, and he said he had to buy it from somebody, and it was the Utz chips, and he didn't think that they were around here. And I don't know if I've seen them around here or not. Is there an episode? What chip? What was the name of the chips that Jim finds for Karen?
Why salt and vinegar?
Yeah, but were those Utz? Were those Utz?
No, they're why Utz.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm sure you've seen Twins versus Yankees at Yankee Stadium. There's a big Utz sign. Like Utz is pretty much an East Coast thing. I'm sure there's some in Ohio and stuff, but it's a big East Coast chip company.
Okay, because I've heard of them before, and I'm like, I've got to have seen these before. Because how do I even know the name when I watched his video?
Yeah.
Just watch the sports. You'll see. Watching Yankees Twins at Yankee Stadium, you can't miss the sign, especially at the old Yankee Stadium.
That's probably where
Sam, watching the Twins against the Yankees does not usually fare well for us. That's like
I know. I bust Abraham about it just because it's. But eventually,
we got to be in the mood
like
for a horror movie if we want to watch the Twins versus the Yankees.
Especially in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but eventually there's going to be a time when they play each other in playoffs and the Twins are going to win. It's just the nature of sports.
Oh yeah. Yep, for sure.
Hopefully in our lifetime.
I want to say, in my lifetime, I just want to see the Jets in a Super Bowl. They don't have to win it. I just want to know what that 2-week feeling is leading up to it is.
Yeah,
my brother's a Giants fan. I'm like, he'll bust on me. It's like, it's a great feeling. He goes, win or lose. He goes, knowing your team's going to be there. He goes, that's one of the best feelings.
Yeah.
Like I've seen the Yankees win. I've seen the Yankees win 5 World Series. I've seen my Devils win three Stanley Cups. I've seen the Nets in 2 NBA Finals. Of course, they lost both series. They won 1 game in each series. Still need to see my Jets.
Yep.
Maybe one day. And I think I really do think Darnold is going to be an elite quarterback because he put up great numbers last year with not really good receivers. I mean, yeah, Robbie Anderson is a really good receiver, but
yeah,
you guys accumulated a lot of good receivers this offseason.
Yeah, like I like that Mims. He's tall. He's aggressive. I watched some film on him from Baylor. And there's a couple other guys. Yeah. We'll see what happens. I mean, it doesn't happen overnight.
No.
The Jets addressed the most important thing this offseason and draft. The most important thing was the offensive line.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a lot of guys is like so many of the collectors out there that are humongous football fans want their team to address the offensive line. That's a
lot of these drafts, especially the past few, haven't had that many good offensive linemen comes out. Like if you're not going to take an offensive line in the first round, it's like why bother? A lot of the times because who pans out second or later rounds?
Right. Yep.
Like,
for sure.
Like before the Jets took offensive line in this draft, the last time they took offensive line in the first round, 2006. They had Ferguson and Mangold.
Yeah. Those 2 guys were a solid foundation to the Jets' offensive line for years.
Like when oh my God. All right, enough of that. Like when Mangold gets into the Hall of Fame, I will be in Canton for it. Like I've always said, like I'm not going to go to Canton until like they get Joe Klecko in, who I think is a Hall of Famer. But I'm going to make an exception because I love Nick Mangold. Like I had a chance to talk to him. Jets used to have a training camp up in upstate New York, and I used to go for 4 days, 3 nights. And there was always like one off day where they didn't practice. And I ran into Nick Mangold at the Walmart up there. And I talked to him for like 10 minutes. And I'm just great guy. And like when he gets in, because I don't think there's an if Nick Mangold's a Hall of Famer. He is a Hall of Famer. I will be there. I will be in there in Canton to watch him get inducted.
Nice.
He looked like he would have looked great in purple, to tell you the truth. He looks like a Viking to me.
I gave him 1 year camp. I gave him what year was it? It was 2012. Remember in 2012 Topps football, they came with the tall boy mini cards.
2012.
2012. They had the mini cards. It looked like, what year was it? The name of the rookie. Why am I brain farting? The tall boys. Yeah. They did the minis. They're small. They're smaller than a regular card. And I gave Mangold that card to sign. He looks at it. He goes, he just shaved his beard. He goes, yeah, I look better with a beard. I'm like,
oh, that's funny. Too funny. All right. Well, we want to be respectful of your time, and we've had you on for quite a while now. Wow, I just looked at the time. Almost 40 minutes, man. That's awesome. It's been great talking to you. Everybody. You can find him on YouTube and Instagram, right? And Facebook. Is it all under JETMAN80 on Facebook too?
I have a JETMAN80 Facebook, but I don't. And Instagram is JETMAN80.
Yep.
JETMAN_80.
Oh, it had the underscore. Yep, that's right.
Yeah, someone else. I couldn't for some reason. It won't let me do JETMAN80. So I'm like, all right, _80.
Yep. Now, yeah. I had it in the front of the on the intro, I had your page up. So, yep. Yeah. So cool. Well, we appreciate you coming on. And if you want to hang on the line for 1 second, we'll just chat for a minute afterwards here, and that'll bring episode 114 to a close.
Skull Brothers out.
Nice.